Greetings from Switzerland, my name is Swiss Brickster and I welcome you to the review of the Goonies Lego set which just came out on November 1st. It has a piece count of 2,912 and the set number 21363. We start with Mamma Fratelli. As an accessory she has the gun. She has a front torso print and also a print on the back, and on both sides we see the necklace she's wearing. She has no prints on the legs, but she has two face prints. This is one of the face prints, this is the other face print, and her head is attached to the hair piece. Next we have Francis Fratelli. He has as well a gun in his hand and a pizza box. He has a front and back print where we see the red shirt and the grey vest. He has two face prints as well, this one and this one. Besides that hair piece, you also have the chance to add this hat to his minifigure. Next is Jake Fratelli. And he as well has a gun, of course. He has a torso print on the front and on the back, but no leg prints like the others. And he as well has two face prints. This is one of them, and this is the other face print. The last Fratelli brother is Sloth. He has three accessories. One is on his head, the pirate hat, one in his hand, the chocolate bar, and the other one is on his back, that gray piece with a see-through thing on it. And this is to recreate the most iconic scene, which I will show you later. On that piece you can add chunk, and you will see later in the review which iconic scene that is, which you can recreate. This is Chunk's minifigure. He has that little knife in his hand and that Hawaii shirt under the red jacket. He has no leg prints. On the back we just see the print of the jacket. He has two face prints. This is the smiling face print, and this is the shocked one, probably when he saw Sloth for the first time. Next we have Mikey with his asthma inhaler in his left hand and the map in his other hand. He has a torso print where we see his jeans jacket, and underneath is a t-shirt. He has that smiling face as one face print and the worried face as the other face print. Next is Mikey's brother Brand with the lantern in his hand and the sweatpants, and the sweatpants over the sweatpants, or the short sweatpants over the long sweatpants. On the torso we see his training hoodie. On the head he has this training bandana, and he has two face prints. This is one of them and this one is the other one. Next is the best Spanish translator ever.
La moto va nene primer cajón. La coca y la rapidez va nene segundo. La heroína en de abajo. Siempre hay que separar las drogas.
Mouth with his hair brush, that he can always look good for every situation, and that's why he has the "Oh, am I looking good" face print. On his torso we see the black t-shirt and the gray jacket. He has no leg prints, and on the back we just see the normal back print for jackets. He has two face prints. This is the other one, and this one with the tongue out is for the gift with purchase scene where he was putting his tongue through the picture. But we will take a look at this in another review. And this is Data, my absolute favorite character in the movie, because he has an invention for every situation and he's super funny, and he's always mixing up the word booby trap with booty trap. On his torso we see all the gadgets he invented. He has two face prints. This is one of them. This is the other one, the shocked one. And what you can do with his minifigure is that you can add that gray piece there, and you can add on top of that two inventions. One is the pop-out boxing glove, and the other one are the pincers of peril. I forgot to mention that Data is also coming with some candles. Andy is as well in the set. Here she has a shocked face print and she's wearing the yellow sports jacket. On her legs we see the skirt print and also the legs. But what I don't like is that on the side we don't see the skin, and also not on the back. She has two face prints, a shocked one and also this one, probably after she kissed the wrong guy. Andy's friend Steph is also in the set with the face print where she's chewing a chewing gum, and she's carrying a chewing gum with her in the right hand. On her torso we see that pink belt and that red jacket and purple trousers. She has two face prints, the one which I mentioned with the bubble gum, and this is the other face print. The last minifigure in the set is One-Eyed Willy with his pirate uniform on the front and on the back. He has obviously only one face print and this pirate head. He has no leg prints. In the set we get these two booklets and only 4 stickers. Before we start to take a look at the ship, I just want to quickly explain to you the concept, just that you understand all those little scenes you see, or which I'm going to show you later, they are not happening in the ship, they are happening on the way to the ship. And that's why it makes this set even cooler, because they use the main thing where the final scene is happening, the pirate ship, they use the space of the ship for the little dioramas. And that's a pretty cool idea. The first room represents the scene where they ask for a glass of water, and there in the background we see the mixer which they use to threaten Chunk to tell the truth where the friends are. And in front of that there's a hole which leads us down to the basement. Now we reach the basement. On the right hand side we see the room where they kept Sloth. There's a pirate show on the TV and also the 2 chains on the wall. Next to the stairs in the middle there's the wanted flyer, and there in the background we see the fridge where they keep the dead body and also the ice creams. Don't worry, in that set there's no dead body but a lot of skeletons. In the front left we have the money printing machine, and behind that we have the fireplace which we can open. When we open that, we can enter the water pipe room. There is nothing special, there's just some water drops on the floor and some water pieces at the end of the pipes. This leads us to the room with the first booby traps, with the falling boulders, and we can let them fall by pushing that piece here to the left. And they just drop. You can also pull them back just by turning that knob here. There at the bottom, we see Chester Copperpot with the medallion on his chest. This medallion is printed, it's not a sticker. And we need this for the next room. There you see in the back, we use now the medallion. And by turning that thing here in the back, we open that gate here and you would fall down right into the spikes. And that happened to Data, but Data could take advantage of his great invention called Pincers of Peril. To use that gadget, you have here a stud. You can add it here. And now you can recreate the scene where he's stopping right in front of the spikes. Next to that is the most important part of the movie. It's a wishing well where they were deciding if they want to proceed with the adventure or if they want to stop, because this was actually the exit to leave the whole thing behind them. But here they decided to go further. Next to this, there's that huge skull where they ran through the nose. And when they ran through the nose, at the end of it, there's that rotatable lock where you can add a minifigure on this dot here or here to recreate the scene. And above that lock is my favorite scene from the movie and also my favorite play feature in this Lego set, because you have to play the right melody on the organ to open the gate on the right hand side. And you can do that by pushing down those bricks. And you see, now you open the gate, and by opening the gate they have the chance to escape. And here on the other side we have this slide, so you can put the minifigure here and they can slide out to escape. And when they escape, here on the slide we see here an octopus, and honestly I didn't see that in the movie. I have to probably rewatch it, or maybe it's on an extended version. Let me know in the comments, because I didn't see that in the movie. Above my favorite play feature is the treasure room, where One-Eyed Willy is waiting, since years obviously. There we see all the gold bars on the floor, on the table, the gold coins on the table, also the scale in the background where they wanted to grab the coins from. To enter that room we have here on the side a door. On the ship there is another scene which we can recreate, the one where the mother Fratelli was forcing Andy to jump down the blank. The other most iconic scene is where Chunk and Sloth are sliding down the sail, and you can recreate that with that piece here, just like that. This is how the ship looks from the outside. Here we have those rope elements where the character climb up the ship. Down here we have blue bricks, which represents the water, also light gray and dark gray bricks, which represent the rocks. We have 4 cannons on the side, and here in the front we can read the ship's name, Inferno. Here in the back we have those gold elements and those gold grids on the window. Thank you very much for watching the review, and I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the subscribe button.